We're here with Dan Haugen after the PRSA core training on the 18th, talking about multiple channels. Dan, let us know what kind of social networking or multiple connection points do you use that you appreciate when PR people connect with you?
Twitter and LinkedIn are the two primary social networks I use for professional life. Twitter, well, both Twitter and LinkedIn, I try to use my status updates there to let people know what I'm working on, and that's a good in for a person pitching to know what I'm working on at the moment. I'm trying to be very transparent there, and email is good. These days it seems like I'm doing a lot less setting up appointments over the phone. I tend to make first contact on Twitter if the person is there, then we'll follow up over email, do the actual interview either in person or on the phone, and then kind of keep in touch over LinkedIn after that. So those are some of the basics that I'm using for communicating, and I've found to be efficient and help me save some time and hopefully others too.
Okay. All right. Second question for you. What can PR people do that's most helpful to you when they approach you in terms of setting up a story or a story idea?
Well, when pitching stories, it's good to keep in mind that as a single writer, one writer who half of his pitches are coming from editors, the news hole that I have control over is fairly small. So I think one of the best bets for PR people is to keep track of what I'm working on and offer sources that might be relevant to whatever story I'm working on. And this wouldn't have been true 5-10 years ago, but today it's very easy to know exactly what a reporter is working on at the moment. More and more reporters are being transparent and letting all of their sources know via Twitter and LinkedIn what they're working on that day. And so I found that to be very helpful. I typically, when I get an assignment, one of the first steps is broadcasting that over Twitter and LinkedIn, and saying, hey, anyone know anyone that might be good as a source for this story? And I've had some good luck. Usually I end up coming up with at least one person I wouldn't have talked to otherwise. And so I would highly recommend following journalists on Twitter and LinkedIn.